welcome to Emilee and Laura. I'm Emilee.
And I am Laura.
Today we're unveiling my vanity area.
Yeah, we're staying in Emilee's closet.
I know, it sounds weird, but when we did our addition many years ago, I knew that I couldn't have an area to get ready with the moisture of a bathroom where a lot of people like to put a vanity area. So I said, hey, why don't we put it in the closet? So it first started, our inspiration was the wallpaper. Laura found this wallpaper. She knew that I love keeping with the era of my house, which is mid-century. And she also knew I was a Barbie girl.
Yeah. Well, it just perfect, right? Because the Barbie movie had come out, and so there was all these great Barbie wallpapers. Had we tried to do this 5 years ago, we probably wouldn't have had those options. Yeah. And then we found this, 1960s Barbie's wallpaper for her vintage mid-century modern home. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what we need.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And so that's really kind of what set everything. We picked out the quartz from there, the knobs for all of the drawers, and even down to the finish of the cabinetry. It's white because I really want it to blend in and keep it nice and bright in here, but it has a hue of a little bit of a pink to it. So everything kind of was pulled from the wallpaper. You can see with this, I could have picked a lot of different colors.
Right.
But again, I'm a Barbie girl. I like pink.
Right. Well, we wanted to pull that pink out of the wallpaper.
Yeah.
So, it was important when we were looking at the hardware. We know we wanted it to feel like jewelry, right? Because we believe that your hardware should be like jewelry for your space, wherever it is. And then we had this great wallpaper.
Yeah.
And so pink just felt like the perfect, and it was a perfect pink.
Yeah.
Right? Not too bubblegum pink. It was
Yeah.
just perfect. And it was already so many different color pinks in the wallpaper. It was really easy to go with.
Yeah. With the knobs, was that
Yes.
they're actually inspired by the original knobs that I found in the house. This house was like completely untouched. It was really hard to rip some things out. We used that as inspiration moving forward and took the back plate and added the knob to the top and created something that really was reminiscent of what was originally here.
Right, right. So it feels like it's always been here. It doesn't feel like we came in and did it.
Exactly.
Right. And that's again what you want to do when you are remodeling. Is you want to make sure that when you do it, no one knows that you've done it, right? It just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right? So, and your cabinetry, going back to your cabinetry, you did this very affordably.
Yeah, I mean, I did Ikea.
Yeah.
I knew I could do it myself. I wanted to do it myself. A few curse words later, got through it. And I knew exactly what I was looking for because of the old vanity I had here. I knew that I wanted more drawers for my makeup to keep it more organized. I knew I needed areas to hold and plug in my tools and keep them plugged in at all times and that were easily accessible and organized. I knew that I had a lot of jewelry that I wanted to be able to see. I think it's really important that if you use things and you want to use them, if they're hidden, you're not going to use them.
Right.
So having a lot of the pullouts inside of this tall cabinet was really important. And so everything was very well thought out in advance and made it really easy, actually.
So a lot of times when you're trying to work with pre-made furniture or like furniture like from Ikea that you have to build, it might not exactly fit your space, so you can buy trim pieces and cut them down to fill in spaces on the end. Like if you have a couple extra inches and it doesn't look finished out, that's how you would do it. And you can color match the paint. Most paint companies are very used to doing that for Ikea products now, so they've gotten really good at it. And you can search online if you know exactly the product that you have. You can probably find the exact paint as well because other people have already done it and they've shared that information. So that's just kind of a little something to share with you
about and I did have to do that. So there you go.
Right. And you used, because I know a lot of the hair tools that you use are hot.
Yes.
Right. So how did you store those in your drawer so that you don't burn up the house?
Yeah, I found something that that can handle the heat. For the electricity, I already had an outlet down low, and I just drilled a hole into the side of the cabinetry and put a surge protector that I was mounting into the wall, and that way I could keep all of my tools plugged in.
As we've mentioned in our kitchen and our bathroom videos about quartz, you can't put heat on it, so that's very important. And then again, we have the hot hair tools.
Yeah.
So how did you dress that?
I just have a silicone mat, and you can get those at Amazon.
Perfect.
They're really great. You just
We'll
set
link
them
them
down.
down below.
Yeah, and I can hide it away when I feel like I just want less clutter. Or if I'm gonna do a lot of hair, I have it out all the time, and it's really easy, simple to clean, great. Another thing is this mirror behind us. So it's programmed to what I like, the type of light and how much. And you can work through a bunch of different options.
So it's a makeup light.
It is.
Right?
I know from doing makeup and doing hair, it's really important to have that front light as well as light coming in. Before, I only had the light coming in and then from the window. So everything was a little lopsided.
Right. We addressed your overhead light at the same time.
And I love these lights. Before, we just had builder grade lights in here. They functioned, but you know, they weren't that cute. These are, again, just goes with the mid-century vibe.
They're perfect.
I love it.
Yeah, they are perfect
Absolutely
for this space. They go all the way down Emilee's closet. And it just feels, it just carries you through as you're walking through the space.
The quartz I picked out, it's a quartz that's been around, but it's having kind of a resurgence.
Yeah.
I love it because it has like a glisten to it that just really is. I mean, I'm a girly girl, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it's actually glass, but it almost looks like crystal.
Yes.
That's inside of here. So it has a feminine feel to it. And terrazzo it's not terrazzo, but terrazzo is very popular right now. And so you're kind of seeing it everywhere. You're going to actually see it more in the next couple of years. It's just going to be everywhere. And so it does look like terrazzo, even though it's not, which is also very mid-century modern. Yeah, you see a lot of that in mid-century modern homes.
Yeah, we found an awesome stool.
Yes.
Lora said, "I have inspiration for you. Go with this." And it was a designer that was, you know, this crazy expensive stool. Yeah. And I actually found it for like $100. So I had to wait a while. It was coming from far away, but it was worth it. It's great. It's extra padded. The pad can be replaced if need be. It just looks perfect. It's the right size. It's comfortable. I mean, it checks all the boxes.
Right. A great way that you can do that yourself is that basically you just, like the stool, I would have pulled that up on the website of the manufacturer who made that stool. And you just copy the picture. It actually asks you when you click on it. It'll say search in Google. Search it in Google.
Or Bing.
Or Bing.
Yep.
That's right. You can do it in Bing too. And that way, all the different stool options at many different price options will come up, and you can kind of go from there. You can also do the same thing in Pinterest and Amazon. They both have it.
I know.
Well.
It's so great.
Yeah.
It makes things easier.
It does. And
Gives you
not
options.
everybody can, you might find the perfect stool, but that perfect stool or that perfect whatever it is that you're looking for might not be in your budget. This is a great way to find that in your budget. Well, this is just a great space. I can't say enough about
it's
it.
not that large. It's almost my wingspan. I mean, it's just a few inches more. We just were really happy to show you a space that isn't large.
Yes.
That can make a
That's
huge
in your closet.
impact.
That's in your closet. A lot of people don't. If you've got the room in your closet that you can dedicate that space, great. This is the way to do it. When you're designing how your closet's going to lay out, then you can make a space for the vanity. If you're remodeling, you can always add it. And then if you're building a new home, then you can do whatever you want, right? You can design it from the very beginning. And that's when you can put your window in. If you're remodeling, don't have a window, you can put a SolarTube to get some natural light. You can do that anytime that you want. Those are pretty affordable. You know, all in with your light and your labor, you're looking about $500. So that's a lot less expensive than putting a window in.
Yeah. But for all your curly hair girls, putting it in the closet, I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
Yeah, it is.
I go and stay in hotels, and they don't have anything except for in bathrooms. And all of a sudden, I'm like, great, guess I'm going curly.
Well, also, like if, you know, the two of you are getting ready at the same time, and you're trying to put on your makeup and do your hair, and then there's all the steam, you know, you can have the best fan in the world.
There's always
We
something.
actually use a really good fan in our projects.
Yeah.
But there's still going to be moisture in the air. And, you know, I don't have the curly hair issue, but she does. And that's a real you know, something you really have to think about. We hope you have some inspiration, some closet vanity inspiration. And maybe it's not in your closet, maybe it's in your bedroom, but we wanted to show you can do it somewhere other than your bathroom.
Yes.
So we hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.